This is the second tutorial, and it just shows you how to add new pages to your website and link them all properly in the navigation bar. So here's the home page that after I log in, this is what I have. I don't want to create a new site. I want to go back to Brian and Donald's site, so I click on that. And here's my lovely site. These are the pages we have at the moment in our navigation: a home page and a sitemap. So we're going to add a few more pages. So we go up to create new page and add one there. So we're going to call the page pictures. Now we choose here to put page under home, because the hierarchy will be that we have the home page and all other pages are going to come from that home page. So the home page and all the other ones are going to be underneath it as such in the sitemap. So we just choose put page under home and create page. There are a host of other things that you can play around with here and have a look at what they do. So this is the page called pictures. You can edit that title if you want, but you can see that it hasn't gone into the navigation bar. So to make sure it goes into our page is there, but we have to put it into our navigation bar first of all. So we can say save, edit sidebar. Now this is the page that edits your sidebar. At the moment, all we have in our sidebar is our navigation and recent site activity. Well, in my website, I don't want to have recent site activity, so I'm going to delete that from the sidebar. So all we have in our sidebar now is our navigation. For now, we're just going to edit our navigation. So I click on edit, and this shows me all the pages I have in my navigation. I want to add a page to my navigation. So the page I want to add is pictures, so I select it and then say OK. Now we can see that we have a home, we have a site map, and then we have pictures. But I want to move this one up because I want pictures to be next after the home page. This is all creating your navigation in the sidebar. So now I click OK and I save. And when I return to the site, now I can see that my pictures page is in my navigation and it's clear and easy to use over there. So I'm going to do that again. So we're going to create a new page. It's a web page. I'm going to call it blog and click put under home and create the page. And we can add whatever information we want here. Now we have created our blog page, or just a normal web page that we've called blog. I want to add it to my navigation, so we have to go edit sidebar. First of all, we have to save. Edit sidebar. Now we want to change something in our navigation, so we use this here, edit. We're configuring our navigation, making up the navigation that people used to navigate through the site. What we have is home, a home page, a picture page, and a sitemap page. So we're going to add a page to the navigation. The page we're going to add is the blog page. And again, we want the sitemap at the bottom, so we'll just move that up one. You could delete that sitemap if you liked. And we click OK. Then when we save changes and we return to our site over here, I didn't give it a chance to save. Return to site. Now we can see we have home page, pictures, blog, and sitemap. I'm going to do that one last time. So create a new page. It's a web page. We're going to call this one Contact Us. Put it under home page and create a page. Now, here's our navigation, but our Contact Us page isn't in our navigation yet. So we have to go edit sidebar. Now we edit our navigation. There are all our pages that are there already. We're going to add a page to our navigation. We're going to add the page Contact Us. say OK. So now contact us is at the bottom, so we're just going to move it up one, so sitemap is at the bottom, and then we're going to say OK and then save our changes. Our change has been saved, so we return to the site, and now we have what looks like a navigation of in a real website. We have a home page, we have a pictures page. Now there's not going to be anything on these pages yet because we haven't added the content. We have a blog page, we have a contact us page, and then we have our sitemap. So let's go to the pictures page, and we'll decide to edit this page. So we click edit, and we'll add something to our page. So we could add a picture or a video as we did before, but we're going to add something different to this page. We'll insert more and see what we have in our gadgets here. There's a list of things you can go through. Let's just put in the spider, although it wouldn't be very useful. But it's just an example. You could put in the Google search engine or whatever you like. So this is just a Google gadget. It's a picture of a spider that you might want to add to your website for some reason. So when we say save, there's a little spider and he walks over to your cursor. Totally useless, but interesting all the same. Now, so that's adding pages and adding widgets. Next we're going to just add something else to the sidebar. So if we say edit sidebar, like we did when we were organizing our navigation, we can add a sidebar item. I'm going to add a countdown. So add. And edit our countdown now. What is the event? Easter holidays. And choose a date. I think the Easter holidays are on this weekend, so we'll say the 4th. And we click OK. We have a countdown item there, so we say save. And when we return to our site, hopefully, we'll have 23 days until the Easter holidays. So you can play around with adding other things to your sidebar. The other thing worth looking at, and this is the last thing we're going to talk about in this tutorial, is viewing the page as other people would see it when they come to the website. So first thing we have to do is save this, because we haven't saved this part of it yet. And now we have these create new page, we know what that does, edit page, we know what that does, more actions. We can print, move, delete this page, and this one here is the important one, preview page as viewer. When I click on this, the page will open up as regular internet users would see your page, not because you're an editor you see it differently, but this is what your page would look like so far. So I hope that's been a help. Best of luck making your own websites.